We came to a world undone. The demon had promised us salvation, but we did not find it. We joined a band of warriors. They were our brothers. They too fell to the permeation. However, we did not, and it changed us forever. We found the gates to leave and planned crossing back from this hell. We will not return as we once came, forever corrupted. We are the last war boys.
I know sometimes life is hard and you wanna give up, but did your mama give up when she was giving birth to your ass? I know the Bible tells you the reason we are cursed. Ladies, know your worth, for you are Mother Earth. The universe is inside of you. Your birth, kings, queens, pharaohs, and empresses. The kundalini balancing your spine. You are divine. Look inside. Realize you are a goddess, cause there's no us without you, mothers.
born this way. This has been more than a scheme. Oh Lord, I done put my work in. Word to my nigga, I came. Mama can't see that she seen. Mama can live by own means, but she's been blinded by society standards of low self-esteem. There's no metaphor or no simile. Tell you that my moms can't really see. Knowing diabetes was the enemy. Still I eat greasy, palms all greedy. Dog, but I shout you out on the CD. Oh, never been in contact, I've been involved. Mama, don't cry no more. Word of life, I seen a nigga die on tow. I done seen some losses, and I seen some fame. No matter big or small, rich or poor, hope this is war.
I know you wanna be the shit, I just want my mama see the shit. But oh Lord,
get yours.
gotta get mine.
Get yours.
Box like question marks over my head, waiting for my princess. Every night was nothing there, raggedy like Anne. Or any orphan am I? A orphan are we? Important is the world, important as the faith we choose is what I consider being the truth to you. Look left, look right, dreamed it every night. My mama gone, no mama home. As cold as it gets, got to move on. She gave her life for what is me, and for that I am thankful as can be. A hero, destiny, I'll be on my way soon, and together we can bloom, run off to the moon. It's not what you're thinking. I ain't have my moms for spankings. So anxious, impatient, taught myself how to face it. To the brothers and the sisters, no wish list, no Christmas, just a witness of a vicious abusiveness system. This is the proof in music. Hold your head, you can do it. This is the proof in music. Hold your head, you can do it, do it.
This is for the mama who pregnant at 16, living off of welfare, never make the big screen. This is for the mama, live in public houses, living off of food stamps, better hope them shoes fit, always on that new shit. Mama made me do it, talk a lot of shit, so this is the solution.
Psych. I say my prayers. Pray to God I'm happy every single day, I swear. More money, I'm more prepared. More niggas that's unaware. Most niggas don't even listen, they only see what they hear. Before I leave the crib, I know I say my prayers. Pray to God I'm happy every single day, I swear. More money, I'm more prepared. More niggas that's unaware. Most niggas don't even listen, they only see see what they hit. My mind ain't certain that I put enough work in. These beats, these streets, no purpose. Repeat, rebuild, resurface. No longer in disturbance. Get a shooter if you're nervous. Stressed out, made a nigga feel worthless. Can't nobody fuck up on purpose, on purpose. I remember when I had no government, my name was so crazy. Headlines like cocaine and those the good days. I got them good grades, I profit to get paid. I made some mistakes. That's something that we all don't say. Had to ignore a bitch call today, but a little bit ahead made it all okay. If you niggas win a war, then my boys don't play.
Before I leave the crib, you better say your prayers. Niggas trigger happy every single day, I swear. More murder, I'm more aware. More bullets, I'm more prepared. Most niggas don't even listen, that's until they hear the bang. Before I leave the crib, you better say your prayers. Niggas trigger happy every single day, I swear. More murder, I'm more aware. More bullets, I'm more prepared. Most niggas don't even listen, that's until they hear the bang.
My mind's uncertain, do I put enough work in? Rear 'em, bloody murder. Headshot, close range, close curtain. No encore, that's for certain. Clap, clap, bravo, I murk them. More guns, more drugs, more murder. More guns, more drugs, more murder. More murder.
In the ghetto where the rats eat roaches. Gats tucked in our drawers, we don't need hostess. You gon' learn today, you gon' get involved with scamming, drug dealing, prostitution and all. In the ghetto, prayers to God are like a long distance call. I done rang Jesus for years, fuck it, no response. What I'm supposed to sit and starve? Get in my palm and taking yours be my job. I don't wanna shoot and steal, I don't wanna kill and rob. I just wanna provide for my mama, my papa, my kids and I just wanna provide for my bitch and my homies that's from my side, but I came straight from homicide.
Before I leave the crib, I know I say my prayers. Pray to God I'm happy every single day, I swear. More money, I'm more prepared. More niggas that's unaware. Most niggas don't even listen, they only see what they hear.
Before I leave the crib, you better say your prayers. Niggas trigger happy every single day, I swear. More murder, I'm more aware. More bullets, I'm more prepared. Most niggas don't even listen, that's until they hear the bang.
Today's agenda, a nation exterminating the pious. Pray that you never die, don't dare to be deemed the highest. I ride it spotted by liars, righteous as my suppliers. They wonder what my supply is.
Nigga, where them beats?
Fuck a feature, my ether is equal to each of your own. Embody the balance of the world on my shoulders alone. But God bless America, my G's go hard. G's make dreams and these grands make gods. I am so compelled, might as well proceed another step. Never took a L, still fresh without the double X. Manson, ransom, artificial anthems. Ladies say handsome, these niggas throwing tantrums. Tripping to existence is often labeled as miscreants, cause we position it different. We're hard to make sense of it, record labels making sense. We sensitive, now we acting senseless. Fuck you, architect for president.
I'm on my free time, leaping in and out of portal shit. You on your pricky finger from a thorn, mere mortal shit. I'm on my E pleasure, I can't get my mind in order shit. Hitler had a bar mitzvah, torturous, slaughter shit. I am really that nigga, call it quits, get off my dick, give a camera the finger. Every time I hear it flick, the code has been cracked and I am the glitch. Do you hear this shit like a rabbit turd? I swing on the track and serve my rhyme schemes and my bars infinite. I hear your shit and get a little narcoleptic, I admit you're kinda boring. I was out touring, stroking kittens with dimples that remind me of Lauren. London on Thursday, Sunday I'm New Yorkin'. Brooklyn be the birthplace, Kings County caucus, cut the malarkey. You don't want no problems or drama with zombies, get off me. Some may say seeing them's like seeing God. I see through all your transparency, oversee your facade. Dog, I raise your car like the Paytons and them hounds playing poker. I'm Caesar Milan in the background taking notes to poker, smoke up, hoes on my scrotum. Not an idle niggas always higher on the totem. I go son, haters like hoes, they just wanna blow us with them calicos, bullet holes in my team supreme, stay clean, lyrical dream, zombie regime. We since I was born. No such thing as relapse. My team, supreme, stay clean. Lyrical dreams, I'm in regime. We be that. We at where the weed and LSD at. On since I was born. No such thing as relapse.
Yo, I got a vision, I'ma die before 40 at 2020, my vision blurry. Tryna be the GOAT without the curry. These current rappers is worried, they nervous, they want me hurried. All the way, dead and buried like Bernie, I keep the Mac. The present I'm not receiving, the future just face the black. No racing against the past, no sheep in my wolf pack. I'm proud to be Latino. Homie, that's a fact, line for line, no lies, my nigga, that's actually rap. Fuck a swag, fuck a fashion, I've been that straight out the womb. Kill for bills, even brides, say R.I.P. to the groom. Jump the broom, street sweep ya, right across the room. My essays calling me loco, my white boys calling me loom doom, motherfucker. Yeah, boom, 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 motherfucker. Motherfucker, my favorite word. When I started, I was serious. Picture me now, I move mountains, keep it quiet. Imagine making a sound. Pop!
Big blunt nigga, big skunk nigga. Wax that, dab that, puff, puff nigga. Fuck that. Got a shooter and we pop back. Fix that. You done know. Supreme Allah, I be praying to the sky, tryna see better days, but my vision be impaired. Look at the long hair, woo! I'm Ric Flair, back on the block, got me a Dodge, roll up a walk, not in my pants, clear as the devil, no tell you. Jealous guys, rappers, you all die. Talking shit about us like fucking suicide. Already been shot, what you trying fucking die? Living for the now, winning in the future. Electric Kool-Aid, nigga, we the movement. Flatbush, baby, niggas really do this. Run up in your crib like, nigga, we done moved and I done sold everything. LSD, good weed. Back when sell a plate for 5,000 E's. Getting it for the loud, spanking another house. Living life, new day, different state, another shout. Surpassing all these niggas that live on your TV screen. Rewriting all the rules and I swear it's like a dream. From the hollows of the earth, call me Juice Man. Top guys that are alive, it's no game.
Pledging your allegiances, sparing me your grievances. Hip-hop saved my life, so I put Biggie right where Jesus is. Part of my scheme of things, free my wings, shine with Stephen's Kings. Shock your chakras with this constant gossip, talking awkward, awesome. That this automatic weapon to bias I collided with. Don't promote the violence, I am of a higher consciousness. Vivid like that definition. Dirty like them project stabs, make my body rest, take a breath. Woo! Never refuse till my time on that, cause I read through the chronic till my eyes roll back. I was 16 when I missed dreams, I'm a missing thing. What's her name again? Funny niggas playing games to win. I'd rather elevate and raise the brim. I put that on Christ, my soul, my life. If you wanna catch a ride, you better hold on tight. Hold on tight. This ain't normally my style. Always bring down to the weapon, my niggas straight flexing, bruh. NYPD, the fist of cuff. A lot of jackets on don't make you buck. I backed on you, the actors do. I'm rolling credits, so don't forget it, motherfucker. This is Eric, not a gimmick, bitch.
You know what they say, the beast lives in the east, bubbling deep in the belly of the city that never sleeps. It's a city where the ski nigga ride. If you ride it, like a homicide and collide with colliders. You know what they say, the beast lives in the east, bubbling deep in the belly of the city that never sleeps. It's a city where the skinny nigga ride with the like a homicide and collide with police.
Got my optics on the money, I will not close my eyes. This acid reaction fashion still on top in my stylist. I done seen shit you silly niggas can't fathom. Golden cat mushrooms, now I'm only seeing atoms. It's insanity over sanity, one love over vanities. I be gang walking casualty. Bitch nigga, I already died for my faculty. Got infinite bullets for you fucking mere mortals. I'm dumping shots at the sky, asking God to open his portal.
Check out this bizarre flow that I be dishing off. I am so in tune with myself, I can shave my fucking balls with a razor blade in the dark and not leave a fucking mark. See, I can spit that fly shit, that autopilot high shit, that peace, one love, UNITY shit, that PIMP. Group of bitches on my side shit, sour D's Louis, THC make my eyes drip. FF1PD, they on my dick. LSG, now a nigga on his cry shit. She mesmerized, you know, from that flashing light shit. She
We came to a world undone. The demon had promised us salvation, but we did not find it. We joined a band of warriors. They were our brothers. They too fell to the permeation. However, we did not, and it changed us forever. We found the gates to leave and planned crossing back from this hell. We will not return as we once came, forever corrupted. We are the last war boys.
What up, heads? You know what it is. Chuck Reeves here on a motherfucking Thursday. Today on the show, we're going to talk Hell's Pit. We're going to talk the Gathering of the Juggalos, and we're going to talk about quenching your thirst with some gutter water. You know what it is. You know what it's about to do. My name's Chuck Reeves, and the Beard speaks now.
Oh, come on, he's a miserable cocksucker fucking asshole. You hate him, admit it.
Oh, shit. What up, heads? Good evening and all of that. My name is Chuck Reeves. I'm the East Coast Beast host, and you are tuned in here, all 17 of you right now, for some of that nightly beard experience known as the Beard Speaks. Light show tonight. I got a light show. So we're gonna try to fill the time. We're gonna see what's happening. Last night we had a weird ass storm around this motherfucker. Internet was spotty to say the least, and then at about 3 o'clock in the morning, the transformer across the street from my crib exploded. So, I'm glad I didn't try to go live last night. There was no real guarantee I was going to be able to stay on the air, you know, from a power perspective, or from a fucking internet perspective. Y'all say hello to the new mic. Hello, new mic. Say hello to it. It's right there. It came in yesterday. I didn't get a chance to use it. This is the first show with the new mic. So y'all give some flame emojis and some welcomes and some round of applauses to the new Blue Yeti that's here now. That now I gotta just figure out what the best place for it is. The rest of the stuff that's mic related, it'll be here tomorrow. And I'll have a whole deal, like a whole setup. And this mic will have hopefully no noise, no background noise, no echo, no fucking randomness. I can start delivering those super clean, super crisp vocals that a couple of these projects I've got on the pipe come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? The shit that they need. Yeah, hey, new mic. Marvin caught the new mic. Look, it's a new mic. It's the same mic. I told y'all motherfuckers I was just going to get this. It's the same mic. I'm not fancy. When I find something I like it. And I use it, and I'm an old man. And this bad Mamma Jamma was in my life for a long-ass time, right? This one here has been in my life a grip and did tons of good work for me. And this one will do the same. But there were problems with the silver mic, all right? Like, listen to this. You hear that? You hear that? The insides are all loose. The gutties are all loose in this motherfucker. And, like, the plugs at the bottom. You see how that plug isn't sitting how it should be in the hole. Yeah, these are all issues that come when you have a 10-year-old microphone that you're using. So, because I like the mic itself, I like the ease. I like the fact that it goes directly to USB. I like the fact that it's got multiple settings. I like the fact that the preamp and all that shit's already in there. I like the color. I like the fact that this one even came with a copy of Assassin's Creed, even though I'm never going to play it. Yeah, I agree, Steel City Dahmer. The large black version is also a lot sexier than that silver version. And it matches everything now. The arm matches the mic. The cradle, when it comes tomorrow, will also match the mic. There will be a show tomorrow, so y'all will be able to see that. I've got covers coming, like wind covers. So instead of me having to do this, which was the original plan, to hold my fucking 20-year-old pop filter in front of the motherfucker. I don't even know if that sounds any different. But I also don't want to sit here with a big black fucking screen over most of my face for the majority of the episode. So I went ahead and ordered like pop filters that just stretch and fit over the tip of this jump off. And then I've got like a thing coming. And if you've ever heard of a Chaotica eyeball, they sell a thing that you put your mic wherever you want it, and it sits on top of the microphone, and it's like a ball, an empty ball, like a hollowed out foam ball, and it prevents you from it. I don't know. It prevents you from having what happens normally when I just do this. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna give me like a booth. See, some of y'all are saying, oh, it sounds exactly the same. Well, for this purpose, yeah. For this purpose, it really doesn't matter what you guys hear. If you guys hear the background, if you guys hear cars driving by, if you hear, like, I don't know if you guys hear it. I hear it because it's right here, and then I see it on the waveform, on the audio, and it fucking annoys me. And all it is my laptop humming. That's all it is, but it's something I'm not going to be able to get rid of. I'd have to move my fucking computer to the other room and close the door, kind of shit. So, getting the Chaotica eyeball, or at least the do-it-yourself version, which is what I'm doing, and I'm probably going to do a video about me making it, so you guys can try it at home too, if you do any kind of recording, and you want one of these $200, what's essentially a toy. The Chaotica eyeball is something that I can't say, all right, $200 is a good price for that, but if I can build one for less than $20, then yeah, I'm gonna fucking do that. So yeah, see, if you got that's the thing, you might have background music, but then on top of that, there's more than just my show going on now. There's way more than just the show going on. So I have mixtape hosting that I have to do and get knocked out. I have some that are in the to-do list. And the audio, just the way this was delivering audio, it can't be like I'm delivering audio for the show. It's got to be headphone audio. It's got to be audio that when you're listening to it on headphones and that's all you're listening to, it's super clean. And same thing with all the voiceover, anything that I'm trying to do in that front, I'm going to have to make sure I'm delivering a super, super duper clean audio. Speaking of super duper, ooper clean audio, I appreciate everybody who hung out, checked out the pre-show today. Some Flatbush Zombies going on in there. If you weren't aware, they got that new record. It's called Vacation in Hell. It's up for pre-order at gloriousddead.com. Y'all should cop that joint. It comes out early April. The single fucking Headstone is already up past 3 million views. Go support them. Flatbush Zombies are the bomb. They'll be coming around. Vacation in Hell tour all summer. Don't miss out. Yep, I'm smoking. Oh yeah, the mic is available. Some people contacted me and wanted to know what the deal was. And I'm not going to do a giveaway or nothing like that. I've had that mic too long just to give it away. I want to make sure whoever's going to take it really, really wants it. There's a lot of history on that mic. So, if you're interested in purchasing the original mic, I mean, like I said, it still works, albeit it's got its problems. It's got its problems, but any mic has its problems, depending on where you use it. My energy's all fucked up today. I don't know what did it. I really don't. But by like 2:30 this afternoon, for whatever fucking reason, I felt like it was 8 o'clock at night. Like I hadn't even been up really all day. You know what I mean? Like I woke up at a fairly decent time this morning, like a 10 o'clock kind of situation. Because of last night's weird storm and the explosions outside my fucking house, the kids, their school was the only school in the city to get a complete cancellation today. So they were home all day. Wifey had the day off, so she was home all day. So we had 4 wonderful people locked in this motherfucker. And it just was a weird day. It was a day where, like, you didn't see the sun. And it was gray and shitty. And there's things exploding. And they're cameraing up the outside of my apartment building like we're in a jail and shit. Like, there's jail cameras out in the hallways of my apartment complex now. Or in the building. Which I guess is good because it means nobody's going to steal my mail anymore. But it's also a little disheartening. Let's see. Presto says my P's have bass to them. My whole voice, my whole situation is very bass. Like, if you didn't know, you better ask somebody. That's the Chuck Reeves fucking super deep voice. I can do all sorts of voices. Y'all know that. Anybody who's a fan of the show should know that Chuck has, like, his normal voice when he don't give a shit. His presenter voice, which is very smooth and has a little bit of vocal fry in it. It sounds like I'm doing a kung fu movie. Don't you want to be a Shaolin monk? So I have that. And then I have my Dr. Phil. I got my Southerner. It's kind of rough and tumble the way they are down there in the South. You know, I got my King Crimson. I got my King Crimson is just a little bit off from my Violent J. So I have voices. Y'all know that shit. And I'm hoping to get in that field of doing shit like that professionally. And you guys maybe being able to hear one of my multitude of vocal ranges, say in a movie, or maybe in a video game cutscene, or maybe, I don't know, on a commercial. 9 out of 10 dentists pick Trident. The 10th one can go fuck himself. Trident, buy it now. Montana Josh, braised beef is brilliant. It's all about pronunciation, non-regional diction. Sometimes people can't tell where I'm from, strictly from the inflections in my voice, which is cool, which I like. I was going to say, the gain's not up that high. The gain's on 0. That's the other thing. This mic is killing it right now. Mic is killing the game right now. The mic is killing the game. How's that sound? I should probably do it like this anyway, because I smoke and I shouldn't be blowing fucking smoke into the microphone. I know that. I've been yelled at. Back in my rapper days, we always have, every rapper's got that time they go into the studio and they try to act a fool. You know what I mean? They bring a bunch of blunts, a bunch of booze, a bunch of people, and they go in the booth trying to act like Biggie Smalls in the Juicy video, and that shit's a fairy tale. Because ain't nobody gonna let you blow blunt smoke into a fucking $6,000 studio microphone. No one's gonna do it. Do some P words. Presto, Preston. Press the postulates button. I like the P's. You know I say my P's. How do those P's? Is that a regular distance? I think I'm about, I don't know, say 4 inches from the microphone with this jump off in between. I'm not an audio engineer. I mean, we've talked about my lack of we've talked about my lack of proper hearing as a human being due to my years of being in the military. Once I get the cap, once the cap comes, it'll be like having one of these all the time. Because the caps that are coming are just foam windscreens. That's all this is. The concept of a pop filter is one of the most, it's low impact as fuck, because what you've got here is essentially a piece of pantyhose, and all it does is it stops the air from entering the microphone. It just the sound, not the air. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. How'd that sound? That's a clean one. That's a super clean one, Montana Josh. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. I did not hear your King Crimson phone call to the Juggalo show that I saw you talking about. I wish I would have known. Part of my odd energy tonight was I didn't do nothing. I didn't do shit. I tried to get the feeling back in my right arm. Because for some reason or another, I don't know if I had a fucking stroke, but for whatever reason, I can't feel the majority of my right arm. And it's been that way for a few hours. I think I pinched a nerve in my neck piece. I pinched my posterior nerve of my neck piece. How's that for peas? Speaking of peas, you know what? And we'll just do this right off rip, and this is just for me, because I don't care if y'all enjoy it or not. But last week, we were blessed to get a brand new Sean Price video. And when I say brand new, I mean new to us, new to me. It's not a new song. It's the song is for the 3 Lyrical P's. Sean Price, Prodigy, and Styles P from D Block. But it's always good, even if they have to go to animation style for these videos. It's always good when we get a new Sean P video. So shit, you know what? We're just gonna watch that. Today's gonna be a lot of listening. Today's a lot of listening. Today's gonna be a little bit of watching. I didn't even talk about what we're gonna do today yet. Like I said, we're gonna talk about Hell's Pit. We're gonna talk about why this is the end of the road for shit like this. We're gonna talk about that new Ouija album that's been announced called Gutter Water, which I actually like. We're gonna talk about that cover graphic that came up. And then we're going to listen to some Cameron versus Humanity. I've been not putting it off. I just haven't had time. But he put out a project recently called AOTD. And we're going to listen to it because it's only about 15 minutes long in its entirety. So we're going to do a live listen, live reaction. I'm going to tell you all where you can get that shit. But fuck it. Let's start off with this. This is my jam. Other than, are you fucking serious? Other than Headstone, I think this has got to be one of my favorite videos that's out right now in rap music. So, yeah, we can check this shit out. This track was off that Imperious Rex record produced by Harry Fraud. If you don't know who Harry Fraud is, Harry Fraud fucks with he fucks with Action Bronson real heavy. That's how I know Harry Fraud. You got the Brian Gumble face. It go waste removal. You got the Brian Gumble face, he fucking said. That means you got the Brian Gumble face. It means you don't fuck with Allah. I love this simplistic animation style of this shit. I like the way they just basically, they're working on showing what he's rapping about. Look, there's him throwing fair ones with a midget. Fucking with the white, with that Tony Montana face. Andre Iguodala. Make your partner give me dollars. Him is Bob Ross, which if you don't understand that joke, then you don't know Sean Price. I smack shit out of niggas dressing like he is Sean. Dying out here. Prodigy from Mobb Deep. May he rest in peace as well. The story behind this track was that while Bernadette Price was collating and collecting all the tracks that were out there, outstanding, that Sean had already laid down prior to his death. Harry Fraud called Bernadette and called Duck Down and said, I forgot I had this. You're gonna want this. And it was this song. This song was supposed to go on an upcoming Harry Fraud record. And Harry ended up giving it back to Bernadette just on the strength. You know what I'm saying? Like, he paid them to be on this track. And I don't think he recouped any of that money. I like the animation shit. Besides it giving you the ability to bring back people for a video that may be deceased, it also allows you to do a lot of other things. Animation is like one of the freest forms of shit.
Harry, what up?
It's SV the Ghost. D Block. And if you don't fuck with Styles P, I understand. Because I don't fuck with Styles P. But I get it. Styles is like some New York rappers, New York rap type shit. Like, that's serious New York rap. See, I'd be soup to be in a video and just be like, oh, y'all drew me as Wolverine? That's dope. So yeah, for real. Imperious Rex still out there. Album's still available. Go check this video out. Give it some views. Anything Sean P, I will always push on this motherfucker, whether it's intentionally or not. This one in particular, Bernadette basically released this for the enjoyment of the fans. This is not... We're not in the span of time where a video really promotes the album anymore. So, big ups to her. Big ups to the whole staff at Duck Down. Shouts to everybody who's still out there keeping Sean's words in people's ears and keeping Sean's name in people's mouths. Because that's the way it should be. You know what I'm saying? At least if it's positive. No one has dared to say a bad word about Sean in a long time. And that warms my fucking heart. Because of all the people in rap I've met, he's definitely one of the ones that don't deserve no bad words. Hey, yo, Shasta, I seen your screen grabs of your SmackDown show, the SmackDown shit. You really got on that motherfucker. Like, you really did. If anybody out there is going to anything like that, live sporting events, you know, WWE, whatever it is, if you have a sign and you can get the BeardSpeaks on TV, like if you could, for example, Shasta, now you got your channel, you got your channel, and I would have done what you did and just, hey, boom, Shasta MC, sign, short, to the fucking point, and if people saw it enough in the show, guarantee somebody was like, what is that? What does that even mean? I guarantee there are people at home that Google the shit on the signs. I guarantee it. But if anybody is going out to one of these things and you have the prospect or opportunity to potentially get the BeardSpeaks on TV, like whether you have a sign that just simply says the BeardSpeaks, or if you have a sign that says what up heads, or any number of those things, and you can send me that proof that you ended up with my shit on TV, I'll send you free merch. I'll definitely hook you up with a free merch pack. Because that shit's mad fucking funny when you can end up on serious TV like that. I told you guys, sooner or later, I'll pull the clip. But SmackDown, it had to be, like I said, it had to have been 2003. Or, no, I'm sorry, it was 2002, rather. It was like maybe September. And Rey Mysterio Jr. had a three-way match with Kurt Angle and somebody else in San Diego at the Sports Arena. And I knew Ray was going to win. Like, you could tell because it was Ray's big homecoming, like, welcome back to San Diego show, because that's where he's from. And I had a sign that said Rey Mysterio, Tijuana champ, with, like, liquor bottles drawn on it. And I ended up on SmackDown for, like, a good, I don't know, 7 seconds, which doesn't seem like a lot, but in the world of live television sporting events, that's actually quite a bit. I want to thank everybody who's tuned in now, all 30 of you. I want to implore you, please, if you haven't, make sure you subbed over here to this Replicon channel. I'm going to probably just stick it out over here for a while. I kind of like it here. All right. Make sure you sliding over to East Coast Beast Host page over there. CHUCKY Beast Host is the extension on that YouTube. Make sure you sub in there. I'm still putting stuff up, albeit very haphazardly and not on any kind of a schedule. But no, I got a backlog of videos that have to go up on that motherfucker. And then, of course, check out all my social medias at Beast Host Beard. The Facebook like page is up and running. The Twitter is up and running. And the Instagram is up and running. So between those things, the fact that I'm blocked out for like another 3 weeks on Facebook or whatever, it shouldn't matter. I was trying to do this. I was trying to have a Facebookless year, and it's kind of coming true. Not by any fucking intention of, like, really intention, but I remember saying late last year, I'm going to change the way I use Facebook. I'm going to use the like page more often to post stuff, and then I'm not going to interact. I'm not going to get into comment wars with 17%ers, and I haven't been. I really haven't been, and I have to say that even if my energy is a little screwy, overall, Chuck has been much happier, overall, when he's not chasing down fucking retards with their retard comments on fucking Facebook. I have to be honest. People are still able to get a hold of me. If you message the East Coast Beast Host page, you will sooner or later you'll get a fucking answer. I'm not real good on keeping up with that thing. Instagram, same deal. Especially if it's a message request, even if it's a message request, sooner or later I'll see it. Same thing with Twitter. You know, DM me on the Twitter. Especially if you got work. If you got work for me, Facebook is not the place. If you got advertisements you want to run, if you want any number, if you got any type of business with Chuck Reeves, do not go to Facebook as a fucking primary. Either email me at the email below, beasthostbeard@gmail.com, or hit up fucking Instagram or Twitter. Don't count on Facebook to deliver shit to me, because they probably won't. I'm suspended on Facebook, and Facebook removed 2 more posts from each of my pages. But didn't add anything to my sentence, which was cool, I guess. Because I've got a 30-day hit. And a week ago, I got a message saying that they deleted 2 more things. Now, I thought that meant they were going to add like 60, 90, whatever, however many days to my fucking suspension. But they didn't. They just took the shit down. So maybe they're like, all right, maybe they realize that if it's fucking 2 years old, what are you really going to do about it? To be honest. But then I'm hearing that Facebook's dying. Facebook potentially, we could be seeing the last legs of Facebook, to be honest. The over-censorship of public posts that's happening is getting out of hand. And then from what I've understood, that Lifting Let chick posted about it. She got a hit because she sent her deployed husband. Her husband is deployed overseas as part of, U.S. Armed Forces. She sent him on Facebook in a private message a topless photo. And they suspended her account for 30 days for sending her husband a fucking half nude in a private message. And if they're fucking censoring people's private messages between people, then there's no hope for them. No one will use it. I don't see anyone continuing to use Facebook if they're censoring people's private messages, especially if it's shit between friends, especially if it's shit between loved ones, people you're in relationships with. Ari Shafir is having a similar problem with Twitter, where Twitter gave him a suspension for tweeting that he was going to burn Bert Kreischer's house down. But the thing is, he's fucking Bert Kreischer. That's his friend. That's like 2 friends giving each other shit. That's not, I'm really going to come fucking burn your house down. So they give him this fucking ban, and then he appealed it. And part of the appeal process was they went through the entirety of Ari's Twitter feed. And when they looked at all his tweets, they determined that he wasn't allowed on Twitter ever again. And they gave him a lifetime ban. And they said it was because of the Jewish jokes on his timeline and him being anti-Semitic. The truth of the matter is, his name's Ari fucking Shafir. I think Moses is his grandfather. He's about as Jewish as you can fucking get. So the fact that a Jewish comic was thrown off Twitter for making Jewish comedy is fucking, that's some fucking Yentl ass shit, fam. That is not kosher, so to speak. I support Ari Shafir as a comedian. I support Twitter as a platform. But if they're really going to start for that, and I don't get about Twitter. This is what I don't understand, because I still get thrown by it. Is you can be on Twitter and your Twitter feed can look like your Facebook feed. Pretty much the same. But then all of a sudden, bam, there's a chick eating some ass. Because you can put porn on Twitter. The fact that you can put porn on Twitter, but certain jokes and certain words and anything that they determine to be threatening in nature can get you fucking tossed, makes no sense. That makes no sense. I mean, it makes sense in the grand scheme of things, but it doesn't make sense as to the way the system is designed. The way the system is designed, if you're allowed to put that up there, then you should be allowed to put whatever fuck you want. Porn is like the nudity, and fucking is the like the gold standard in free speech. When that shit, you know what I mean? Straight up. Nudity and porn is the upper echelon of the free speech argument. Larry Flint said famously, "I'm the worst case scenario of Thomas Jefferson's dreams." They, you know, First Amendment, the founding fathers wanted the First Amendment. Well, they didn't want it for you. Yes, they did. I am the absolute worst case scenario of the founding fathers' dream. Because free speech ain't about what you want to say. It's about what you don't want other people saying. And we've lost that. Of course you want to be able to say what the fuck you want. But if you have to be able to say, okay, then so and so can say whatever the fuck they want. You can't say First Amendment and then try to shut anybody else down for anything. There's certain places in the world right now where you can go to jail for misgendering someone. There's a comedian in Canada right now who's undergoing like what amounts to civil court. It amounts to like a lawsuit. And he could end up either having to pay some people or do some time because he made some jokes against some lesbians. There were two lesbians in a comedy club watching a comedy show. They got like, you know, not rowdy, but like, you know, distracting to the rest of the audience. The comedian does what he does, and he made fun of them being lesbians, and he made fun of them being fucking whatever they were. And now they're like, oh, he gave us severe emotional distress. No, he didn't. You're stupid. That's ridiculous. All right. I guess I should do some of my own stuff. As always, the first and main people we like to thank around here at the BeardSpeaks, for our consideration too, anything that comes out of the internet media conglomerate known as Beast Post Enterprises, we got to thank Beard Love. Because without Beard Love, you'd be watching a gross dude every day. And you wouldn't watch it. I'd have rats and birds living in my shit. My shit. When I refer to my shit, I'm referring to this beautiful piece of hair and protein right here, known as Rasputin. All right? You know him. You'd probably buy more tickets to see him than to see me. But there wouldn't even really be a him at this point. I think I probably would have gotten sick of looking at it. It was getting long. It was getting to a point where I couldn't control it anymore. I was not happy with the way it looked. It looked super thin. I'm a bastard. It looked super thin, hanging down in front of my face. I was constantly having to flat iron it. I was constantly having to put fucking treatments and stuff in there to keep it healthy. I was shaving wrong. Like, I can't even... The idea that I was shaving wrong is amazing to me. I'm trying to find perfect mic position. Yeah, that should be good. That should be fucking perfect. But before the my introduction to Jake and Stephanie and the fine family of people in Nebraska that comprise Beard Love, I wasn't happy with the way the beard was going. Parts of me on an egotistical level really thought I had a good beard, and my beard wasn't nearly as good as I thought it was. Now I know that. With the Beard Love products, it's coming in fuller. I've started shaving properly. As you can see, I got hair on my neck, which is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have some hair on your neck. I was the type to always try to shave that away, but you're supposed to have some fucking hair on your neck. I'm not flat ironing it, I don't think at all. If you've seen me live recently, I think the last time I flat ironed my motherfucking beard was Attack of the Ninjas, maybe. I think. I'm still doing things to it. I'm still able to blow dry it. I'm still able to make it look nice. You can make your shit look nice too. You just need to direct your little local internet browser doohickey URL attachment device to mybeardlove.com/beasthost. Once you get in there, there's a whole list of fragrances, and I guarantee you're going to like at least one. I'd be willing to bet all the money in the world on you liking at least one fragrance, and I'd probably bet 90% of the money in the world that you'd like 2 or more of their fragrances. Got that Joe. The Joe is like a smooth Colombian coffee. I think it's probably similar to what the drip tray at Starbucks smells like. That's the bomb, by the way. Y'all ain't got this. Exclusive. That's the bomb. But I got the oil too. I like the Joe. Like I said, smooth Colombian coffee. I wrote Joe on the bottom, so I know. This is the Drive. I'm gonna show off the bombs right now because I don't even think you can get these, and I want to be fucking. If they put them up, you should. This is the Drive. Is Drive the cool water? No. Yes. No. Drive's cologne compatible with something. I know Stephanie's in the chat. What's the Drive cologne compatible with? Oh, it smells. Oh, look at that. Marvin got that Blythe. He's claiming the shit's fire. I like the Blythe too sometimes. I got the unscented balm, and that helps when you deal with the multitude of fragrances I had. And I got some of that Record Store, which I actually haven't worn in a minute. Still smells wonderful. The bombs, I love the bombs. The bombs are the shit. I'm a big fan of the. They add a little bit of weight, some stiffness, so it's not sticky. It's not crunchy. It's almost like a pomade. It is the cool water. There we go. Thank you. Got the Evolver in the little bottle. Let's see what else. There's that Blythe. We were just talking about that. I keep some. There's some Joe. I keep some. Now, depending on your beard length, obviously I use more product than your average person. But then talking to Jake, the amount Jake uses, I should be using more, but I don't know. Maybe it's because he lives inland and doesn't live by the ocean. Maybe his hair is different than mine. Skin conditions different than mine. Relative humidity in his house. I don't know if he's burning his beard with blunts the way I accidentally do most occasions. But I know I can put a lot of product in here and it doesn't ever look greasy. I don't think I've ever been like, oh, too much. Oh, too much. Now I look greasy. Because it's all natural. Your hair is going to fucking absorb all that. And that fragrance is going to travel, man. People, like, you will be standing there talking to somebody and somebody's like, damn, what smells like coffee? And I'm going to be like, oh, that's me, fam. That's me. I'm the beard guy and my shit smells good. Deal with it. But go to mybeardlove.com/beasthost. You can get 10% off beard washes, oils, and those bombs whenever they drop. Merch is available, as usual. I got shirts on deck. Contact me, $20 a piece. I got pins on deck, $20 a piece. Contact me. I got those tarot cards. I'm actually ordering the standalone cards probably tomorrow, honestly. If I can get away with ordering them tomorrow, they'll be here, hopefully, in time for the GMO show in Worcester. Possibly. Maybe. Doubtful. Doubtfully. But they'll be here at some point. If you don't want to wait and you don't want to get just my card, if you want to get the entirety of the set, slide your ass on over. TwistedShop.com. The Welcome to the Underground Collection Tarot set. $24.99. But if you buy like a lot of packs, that price comes down. I think they're expecting people to resell these, but I'm not prepared to carry a couple $100s worth of tarot cards in my merch. I'd rather just get my card and provide you guys with that. And those cards are going to be tarot size. They're not going to be fucking baseball cards. They're going to be the larger, you know what I mean, tarot size cards. So get those. Get at me, fam. PayPal.me/BeastHostBeard. I can't get super chats over here. I haven't asked for a super chat in weeks. But if you wanted to, I don't know, slide me some money just on the GP because you like the show. Maybe you want to buy some merch. Maybe you want me to mention something on air, whether it's your business. Maybe you want me to run an ad. Maybe you want to sponsor the show. Maybe you make beard jewelry. Hit me up. Send me some. I'll do an ad for that shit. It's called a read. I'll do a read for that. It's industry talk. I do the reads for the fucking My Beard Love off top of the dome. Think about that. This is how much gets written down. This, to be honest, this is what got written down for Tuesday's show. This. And then just basically what we didn't talk about is what we're talking about now. And I changed like 2 things. So I don't write, I barely write anything down anymore. Most of this shit's off top of the fucking dome piece. You just gotta be able to do that in the radio. In the radio business, they have a rule. And it's like, you know, if you put that on the radio, people will listen to it. I keep fucking around. Let's talk about Hell's Pit and the Gathering of the Juggalos, since we're here. JuggaloGathering.com went live. This happened late last week. Thanks to the eagle quick fucking eyes of Freaky P and the rest of the Replicons over at Replicon Radio, they alerted me to the fact that the Gathering of the Juggalos website gave away a bunch of information that hadn't been necessarily publicly disseminated yet, publicly spread. And one of them was what's going on the big top stage. What's the big fucking deal, reason, what's the Wizard of the Hood for this year? What's the reason you guys are going to want to bring your asses out to Legend Valley for the Gathering of the Juggalos? And this year, it's been announced that ICP has chosen to perform the Wraith, Hell's Pit, the final of the original 6, the one that was supposed to consume us all, and ended up just turning into some garbage. But they've decided to do what I consider, and what a lot of the OG Juggalos consider to be, the last great record from ICP. Shit, the last great record from Psychopathic as a fucking whole. Definitely, in my opinion, the last Joker's card that was worth a shit. Now, ICP Hell's Pit does hold a special place in my fucking heart, because that record came out in a time of my life when I needed that record. I was getting divorced. I was getting out of the Navy. This was the 2006 time frame. 2005, 2006 when this record dropped. The Hell's Pit show in Anaheim at the Grove, I damn near flipped my car on the way home because I fell asleep at the wheel. this record is a large portion of my mid-2000s. I always said, after the Wizard of the Hood situation, when that dragged my ass to the gathering, and that was the main thing and only thing that I stayed for. I said the only thing that would get me to come out after Wizard of the Hood would be Hell's Pit. You got songs like CPK on there. You got Suicide Hotline on there. You got Night of the 44 on that motherfucker. And there's something very interesting about the Wraith Hell's Pit. And ICP's decision to do this record as the centerpiece of the Juggalo gathering at this time. Fuck it, I'll do the read, but I'll do it Chuck Reeves style. I know Kevin Gill wrote this, but I might be able to spice it up with a proper read. This final chapter of the first 6 Joker's cards marks one of the darkest, most sinister horrorcore albums ever created by ICP. It stands as a favorite among juggalos due to its graphic glimpse into the very heart of hell itself. Join ICP as they give their first ever live performance of this entire album, which will cover such juggalo classics as Suicide Hotline, Bowling Balls, Crooked Preacher Killers, and Truly Alone. This show will also feature pyrotechnics on a grand scale as the gates of hell are opened wide to release the demons that reside within all of us. If you dare witness this gruesome spectacle, then get ready to take a ride through the Echo Side as you witness a truly once-in-a-lifetime historic performance. I got a couple problems with what's written there. A lot of it is what I said. This is, bottom line, the last of the true wicked shit records. Like, this was the last one that start to finish was... It's wicked. It's the way Twisted Wicked is. It's dark like that. It's the way it's supposed to be. I was talking about this today with somebody too. Those pinnacle albums, to me, Hell's Pit is one of those pinnacle. That's the Clowns at top fucking game. Like, that's Joe Bruce at the top of his motherfucking game. Couple of the issues I got here. A once-in-a-lifetime, truly once-in-a-lifetime historic performance. The last 6 words. Truly once-in-a-lifetime historic performance. Maybe 7 words. Y'all know this shit's going to be on tour in the fall, right? Y'all know this shit's going to be on tour in the fall. We've dealt with this before. We've dealt with the idea that, hey fam, we're only going to do it once. And up till now, the only thing that they've kept their word on that with was the COC show. But they haven't kept their word on anything else in regards to the motherfucking COC show. So, there you go. There it says, once-in-a-lifetime performance. But like we all know, you're going to be able to see this at a venue near you sometime in late 2018. So, get out of here with that once-in-a-lifetime shit. That's somebody bought KG a thesaurus. That's a large part of this whole announcing gig, broadcasting gig, is knowing the thesaurus. Knowing how to choose interesting words to punctuate your points. Alright, so there's that. Pyrotechnics, they always usually do pyrotechnics at the gathering. At least for ICP sets they did. I remember at the 10th annual, the Bang Pow Boom fucking pyrotechnics were incredible. To the point where, because I was on mushrooms, I thought we were being shot at. But that was my own problem. But, so yeah, you're going to get dope ass fucking pyro. That's cool. We'll also, yeah, they're going to open the gates of hell and let demons out. That's what it says. Now, here's my issues. And I'm not going to say I'm scared, because I'm not taking that shit that serious. But there are some people who do take it that serious. We've come to, witness these people over the last 12 to 14 months really show themselves. The true fucking believers. the 17 percenters, the Scientologists of the Juggalo Nation, if you will. All right. They don't say Juggalo once on Hell's Pit. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. There's not one mention, there's not one instance of the word Juggalo on the entirety of the Hell's Pit record. Jay's brought it up before in interviews. He said he did that because no Juggalos belong in Hell's Pit. And that's great to me. That's a great sentiment. I like that settlement a lot. The problem, though, at the moment, is you have a lot of people, 17 percenters, giving twisted shit for either not saying Juggalo or saying Juggalo less, which isn't the case. I mean, they're still saying it. You guys just aren't noticing. And it's not the head of the marketing scheme anymore to scream Juggalo at the top of the fucking lungs. But they don't even say Juggalo on this record. Not one fucking time. And this record's hella graphic. It's hella graphic and it's hella suggestive. So, I don't know if is this going to be the last night? I would assume. I mean, well, no, because they kind of buried it in the middle. Why would they have that? I don't know. The way they have this fucking site laid out, we'll go once this thing starts to, fucking take shape more, we're going to have to go through this website a little better. But the other piece of news is this Ouija release. Because they talking about here's the problem. Is he in regards to Ouija, is he making his debut performance at the Gathering this year? True dat. No, he's not. He's been touring with them. How are you going to call the Ouija Gathering performance his fucking debut? That doesn't even make sense, fam. That does not make sense. And as we know, debuting bitches at the fucking Gathering is not a good idea. Because bitches tend to get too drunk. Especially super jugs who get signed because they blew Jay. I'm not going to mention any names, but we all know who I'm talking about. She couldn't even debut because she was too drunk. So, yeah, I don't know. But what I do know is the name of that Ouija Mac record. If you go over to the Instagram, they released I don't know what you would call it, a teaser for it, I guess. If it's the cover art, I'm super excited because it's dope as fuck, and I actually wonder who did it. But if you go over to we'll go to Juggalo News, right? Boom, Ouija. It's Gutter Water. It's called the follow-up to Trash Fire. So you have Trash Fire, and then you have Gutter Water, which I get. I'd rather call it toilet water because that's nastier to me. But whatever. As you can see, you got like a little fat baby Ouija with his dick hanging out, swimming in a pool with the dollar bill on the fishing hook, similar to the Nirvana cover. I really like that. I really like that a lot. Because, to be honest, this here is exactly what they're doing to Ouija over at Psychopathic. They got money on a fucking fish hook, and they're baiting his ass along. They're baiting his ass along. He's going to go down in history as the last signee to Psychopathic Records, I think. We've talked about that shit. But that shit drops May 25th. That's the couple weeks before the Gathering, right? Yeah. So hopefully motherfuckers will learn it. That's the reason you would put that out then, as opposed to at the Gathering. Plus, I hope they learned with the piss poor showing that Light had. You don't debut shit at the Gathering. No news yet on how many alternate fucking versions of Ouija Gutter Water there's going to be. But knowing the recent, let's just give everybody 3 versions. Who knows how many fucking versions we're going to fucking get of Gutter Water. It could be 17 versions. Nobody even knows. Nobody even knows. Let's see here. I got 40 people tuned in. I'm souped about that. The show's moving along. We are getting to be close to the end. I always fucking do this. I schedule too much shit. And then I end up just rambling. and then I can't get to everything I wanted. But that means that gives you motherfuckers a reason to come back tomorrow. I'm sorry to all my Cameron versus Humanity fans that were looking forward to that listen. That shit's going to have to happen tomorrow because I can't get into that now because we'll be here till fucking 1:30 in the morning. So tomorrow on the show, first thing, right out the gate, right off rip, we're going to get this AOTD listen out the way. I'm really fucking sorry that we didn't get to it today. But I'm keeping it to an hour. I've been doing some research and some, I don't know what you'd call it, not soul searching, but some investigation into the production of high visibility daily shows like this one. Shows that deal with current events, shows that have to, you know, come up with gags, try to keep shit funny, try to keep shit entertaining, try to keep shit informative. Most of these places have like teams of 10 dudes writing stuff, and then they have a hard time doing a half hour a day. So the fact that I do an hour, an hour is where I want to cap it, because I don't want to go stretching my shit. I don't want to overextend myself. I was spending so much time every day prepping multiple topics for each show that what's become more evident is that the BeardSpeaks is probably gonna be more one topic driven going forward. So, like, I'm still listing 2 topics on the fucking title like a dickhead, but I've gotten to a point now where I think I can do an hour on pretty much anything. Or, you know, a half hour with fucking fill-ins, and then we watch that video, which I didn't even plan on today, but it popped up in the feed, and I wanted to share it with y'all. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry we ain't going to get to that AOTD listen today. I am happy that I was able to introduce y'all to the new microphone. If you think it sounds better with the pop filter, tell me. If it sounds better like that, tell me. Peter Piper picked peppers and Run Rocked rhymes. Humpty Dumpty fell down. It is our time. Let me know how the audio sounds. Let me know what the fuck you out there doing. What y'all are talking about. What y'all are listening to. What y'all are watching. I need new music suggestions. I need new music submissions. Ever since I moved over to this channel, it's like you motherfuckers forgot I'll play your music. Just because I'm over here don't mean I'm not going to play your shit. So send me your stuff. Alright? I want to give a big flame emoji, shout out and salute to everybody tuned into this motherfucker. I'm going to try to go back and catch that Juggalo show recap and catch Montana Josh on there as Quinn Quimson. It's almost 12:30. I'm going to let you heads go. I'm going to finish my half a joint I got in my hand. I'm going to say shout out to everybody in the chat one more time. Fucking Cheese House, I see you. I see Larry Wallace, Montana Josh, salute. Willie Hayes, salute. Dana, I know you was at the show tonight. What are you even doing here? Thought you was at the show. All right. Thank you. Is that Zonger 420 or Zenger 420? I can't see it, but thank you. I hope it sounds clear. It's a fucking brand new microphone. It better sound clear. I'll be heated. I'll be going back to Best Buy on my fuck you shit. Hey, Best Buy, replace my shit. See, I pointed the mic, like I tilted it, so it's pointed towards me. See, this is all going to come in time. How about now? How's that sound? How's the sound? I shout out everybody. Liquid Drano, I shout you out. I shout you out, especially when my turds clog up my toilet. How's that? How's that sound? How bad would y'all bug if Chuck Reeves got his voice on like a video game that y'all play and you had to hear me all the time saying some dumb shit? Probably quite a bit. Fuck it, it's 12:30. I'm calling it a day. Much Cheese House love. to you, Cheese House. And much love to everybody who's tuned in to the show. I appreciate it. Tomorrow night, we're going to even have more new mic stuff to talk about. And we're going to listen to that AOTD record, Camera v. Humanity, and his homeboy, that I feel fucking terrible we didn't get to. But until tomorrow, heads, my name is Chuck Reeves. I am the East Coast Beast host. And until 11:30, Friday night, tomorrow, the 9th of March, the beard is spoken.
We came to a world undone. The demon had promised us salvation, but we did not find it. We joined a band of warriors. They were our brothers. They too fell to the permeation. However, we did not, and it changed us forever. We found the gates to leave and planned crossing back from this hell. We will not return as we once came, forever corrupted. We are